Hello everybody, I'm Jonathan Matic with 1000 GM. I'm here with Grandmaster VAR AKOBIAN.
Hello everyone. We're going to take a look today at the game played in GM Norm Tournament in St. Louis, and this is a game between Grandmaster Chandra and Jennifer Yu. So let's begin. So the game started out with e4 and e5, knight f3, knight f6, and we have the Russian defense, also known as the Petrov. So knight takes e5. Grandmaster Chandra is playing with the white pieces, and obviously he's trying to push in this game for a victory. So, but the Petrov defense has been a top-notch opening recently, and Black is having a very, very good results with it. At the top level, you have, many GMs who employ this as their main opening and with very good results. So it's a top level opening. So now knight c3 played. This is relatively, not so new, but it's just becoming more and more popular. Usually they play d4 and bishop d3. And now knight c3 attacking the knight. If knight goes back on f6, there is a d4, David 4, for example. But now they play knight takes c3, pawn takes c3, bishop e7, developing the bishop. Now bishop e3. This is all theory, so we're going to go a little bit faster in the beginning. And king b1. Normally white also plays the move h4 and try to get some complications there as well. Bishop d3, activating and developing the bishops. So white is aiming for an attack here. d5, bishop g5, more or less solid position for both players at the moment, and h4. You will almost always, guys, see this move h4 played in this position because one of the main ideas is try to push h5, h6 and create weaknesses. This is one of the main ideas for you to know. But now I played knight e4, activating the knight and putting pressure on the queen. Bishop takes e4. Pawn takes e4, now attacking the knight. Knight d4. The point of the knight d4 is to try to put pressure and maybe perhaps even take on e6. Queen d5. Look at that move. Aggressive move here. Queen coming on d5 and putting pressure on a2 now. For example, if you're not paying attention, you're going to be duly punished. Queen a2 check, king c1, queen a1. That's why you got to pay attention to your opponent's last move, guys. If black makes a move, your opponent makes the move, you got to pause and think to see what is my opponent trying to do. So now we have the move knight takes c6 played by Grandmaster Chandra. Now trying to exchange queen takes, bishop takes. Another moment here is very interesting because it looks like it's a quite a natural move here white has here, queen d7, because if we can somehow get a piece on a 7th rank, that should be very good. So this looks very logical to me, Jonathan. Queen goes on a 7th rank. If the capture has occurred, you take back with a rook on a 7 because we know rooks belong where? On a 7th rank, everybody. Okay, very important. So I don't know why he didn't do that, but he could have take, and it leads to this kind of position. So let's move forward. He took, and now he played h5. Don't know if I completely love this move. Maybe queen e3 setup would have been a little bit better because, eyeballing the weakness on a7. So h5, h6, b3. Again, these moves are not completely forced. I'm not sure about the move b3 either. For example, a3 could be played. But now f5 played. Black wants to connect the pawns and now protect the e4 pawn here too. This is called a heavy piece endgame, okay? When you have queens and rook, this is called a heavy piece endgame. a5 comes in, rook d6. Another option is actually to play the move a4 to, try not to allow this move a4. But of course, then you have to worry about at some point the moves like b5 occurring. Take, rook d5. And the rook is very active, putting pressure here. So position it's about roughly equal here. But I understand the move a4, it's a little scary to play. So rook d6. But now black is following with the idea like this, doubling up the rooks. Queen c7. This is pinning the knight, pinning the rook. Queen e5 takes. The reason it's better to take with the c pawn here because you undouble your pawn and also you're keeping the a file blocked. So that's why. Takes. Rook f6. And first inaccuracy, the better would have been just to play rook a8, try to get rid of the queen, and if the queen goes here, then you play rook f6 to try to trade. Position still remains roughly equal here. But here, after this one, actually, white had a very nice move here. I think, I don't know if Grandmaster Chandra missed this or he just disliked it, but it's a very neat move here. He played queen c5, which is definitely not the best. The best move is simply to play rook e6. The idea is if you take my rook, you're dropping your queen, no good. And if you take here, after rook e5, white is a little bit better because he's got a pressure on f5 and he's got a pressure on e4. So white is enjoying a slightly better endgame here. So, but he didn't do that. He played queen e5. Now rook takes e6 and queen f7. After queen f7, suddenly we have the problem here. H5 is hanging. Okay, so that's a problem. So he goes queen c4. So when opponent plays a move like queen c4, Jonathan, that means he's trying to bail out. Okay, this is a bailout move because it really compromises the structures. After a move like this, white can never win the game because the pawn structure is just so compromised. Okay,
it's like an emergency break.
Bailout, yeah, emergency break. He wants to pull the brakes. Okay, take, rook e8, rook d7, f4. I mean, move by move. Basically, Grandmaster Chandra is holding this position pretty much move by move. Like here, king d1 and e1, king e1. Another possibility was to play rook e3, rook takes b7, maybe rook e2. Still a little bit of an advantage for black. But now here, rook a8. And just we know the rook endgames are very, very drawish. So get here. Black is still objectively trying to push a little bit, but it's just going to be very hard to do anything because equal amount of pawns. And now rook g6. And yeah, they just agreed to draw here. Very well played game by both players and very impressive by Jennifer Yu. If you look at the ratings, she's more than 200 points lower than Akshat Chandra, but she held the Grandmaster with a block piece. And in fact, she was on a better side as well. Okay. So very, very important lesson here. And the lesson we learned, Jonathan, from this game is always keep your rooks active. Okay.
Absolutely.
In end games, you always want to keep your rooks active. Okay. No passive rooks here. Okay. In a rook end game, you start playing passively, you will simply lose the game. So remember that, guys. Always keep your rooks active in a rook end game. I hope you guys enjoy this game, and we'll be back with more videos for you. See you soon.